need to celebrate your wins. You need to fucking sit with those wins that you make, as small as they are, and celebrate them, and then keep moving on. Too often, I see people making some fucking significant progress. They have changed a number of important habits. They are taking steps and changing behaviors and looking good and making this progress, and yet they're still unhappy with how far they've come. And this is a guaranteed pattern to failure. Guaranteed. If you can't from time to time, and I'm saying most wins that you make, and I'm very passionate about this because I am bad at this myself, and I'm kind of talking to myself here. Every time that you make some sort of progress, every time that you have made a healthier decision to what you normally do, every time that you think back to a couple of months ago and thought about how you have changed and moved forward since then, you need to sit in that and celebrate that win. This is not a weak behavior. This is a behavior that allows you to continue succeeding. If you can't allow yourself to acknowledge these parts where you have been succeeding and winning, you will never ever feel gratitude. You will never ever feel that success. You will never ever acknowledge yourself for making some significant changes in your life. And if you can't do that, where's the motivation coming from? If you can't acknowledge that you're making progress, you'll never ever have a point where you can continue motivating yourself. Those acknowledgements, those small wins, are where you can sit in it, acknowledge your progress, and build upon it again. Sit in it, acknowledge your progress, build upon it again. If you're continuously hating on yourself, you will come to a point where you just lose momentum. If you keep beating yourself up, you'll get to a point where you just don't want to continue because there's no satisfaction in it. There's no acknowledgement of your own progress. So make sure you take time as often as is needed. Sometimes you need to sit in the wins that you've had for that day. You know, you might have had a shit day, and you could acknowledge the fact that instead of eating a whole block of chocolate like you used to, you ate a couple of rows. That's a fucking win. That's progress. If you are having a shit day and you didn't want to go to the gym, and you decided not to go to the gym, but you did a 5-minute walk around the block, that's a fucking win. Celebrate that shit. Because if you don't celebrate that, you'll never, ever be motivated to continue. And you'll notice that as these little wins occur, you start looking forward to these wins. You start looking for these wins. You start making more progress because you're having more wins. And then all of a sudden you're in this upward spiral where you're fucking getting wins left, right, and center. All of a sudden you've lost 20 kilos. All of a sudden you can celebrate the fact that you've come so far and you want to continue. So very, very important, guys, and I'm speaking to myself here, to sit in those wins and acknowledge yourself for fucking giving it all you got. Peace, guys. Guys, if you're liking my videos so far, I highly suggest you look up my YouTube channel. That's where I put all of my videos. Sometimes my videos get lost on Facebook. So if you're loving what I'm putting down, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, search for Aaron Sager on YouTube, Sager, and subscribe. And you can see I've been doing this for fucking 2 or 3 years now. So I've got a shit ton of videos up there. So have a look if you're interested. And if not, fuck you.